Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your man Simeon with the Simeon Henderson Show, and I am live on the south side of Chicago. Everybody knows that I'm a west side guy. Actually, I'm a Chicago guy. I move around. South, west, north, east. It don't matter. But we're here at the Sip and Savor on 47th and Michigan, where we're giving a voice to the people. I am here, and I want to talk to the owner of not just this coffee house, but 3 different locations right here in Chicago. This brother has built up his business, he's building a legacy, and he is truly leaving an inheritance for his children's children. But before I get into that, I want to give a big shout out to my executive producer, Jamani and Amdi, out in Miami, Florida. He is in Martha's Vineyard right now, kicking it, chilling while I'm here working. Jose Perez, my other producer, and the producer for this show today, Mr. Chris Adams, my man who's been just hanging in there with me for years. And we have a great show for you today. I just like to sit down and I want you guys to see people that look like you who's doing big things, but they put in the hard work and they stayed focused on their purpose, and their dreams have become a reality. Now we are in the coffee house, so you're gonna see everything. I don't know if you saw that fly just went past me, but I couldn't catch it. But anyway, you're gonna hear coffee being brewed back there by Venus. You're gonna hear people in the background talking. That's because we are here live, and the ambiance is what it is. It is a business, and it is a thriving business that's doing great on the south side of Chicago. But without further ado, I want to bring in my brother, Mr. Trez Pugh. Come on in, Trez.
It's Pugh.
It's Pugh. It's Pugh.
Oh, you're multitasking.
It's Pugh. So, he's a businessman, so I'm going to make him put his phone down for the interview. Because if I don't, he'll be on it the whole time. So, this is a little TV etiquette. We got to do that.
All right, bro. I'm sorry. Let's go.
So, man, Trez, so the people have been watching the show, and I've been given a platform. I've been given a platform to give a voice to the people. And just like with you and your business and people that strive to do more and more, I won't stop. And I've seen you build, I've seen you work, I've seen you have a professional career and your own business. First question for you is, where do you get your drive from?
I get my drive from my dad.
Okay.
My dad worked 2-3 jobs, took care of the family, worked side jobs, and always was about taking care of family. So he had that etiquette, whereas, leave in the morning, you go do something positive. You come home in the afternoon, you do something positive. While you're at home, you do something positive.
Right.
So there's always something positive about my dad.
Right.
I get a lot of it from him, and then it got catapulted when I went to the Marine.
Okay.
More structure.
Okay. So here we go. You're a father, right?
Yes,
Your dad, how many kids do you have?
2.
2? You done?
That's it. Yeah. Tyreek and Tara, my son.
So looking at you, you're a youthful looking man. So people would find it hard to believe that you just retired from a professional career. So when I look at you, you told me that you were like, yeah, I'm about to retire. I'm like, retire? You gotta work a certain amount of years to retire, which you have done.
Indeed.
But my question to you, and for people that's watching, and people that really want to do more, what is your advice when it comes to being an entrepreneur and a business owner?
First thing is, make sure that whatever you're trying to do, you have a passion for it. A lot of people just want to own businesses, just say they're a business owner. Make sure it's something that not only you have a passion for, but there's a need for in that community.
Right.
If it's a product or service driven type of industry. The next thing I would say was do your due diligence.
Yes.
Make sure you do your background on what these other businesses are doing that's in the same concentration you're in. Try to get a mentor, someone who's already doing it, that's willing to share information, be it financial, be it operational, legal. The next thing is take your time. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint.
So what you're saying, there's levels to this.
A ton of levels.
And that, I'm glad you said that, because if you guys are listening to what Trez said, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. So many people are not successful because they don't get it right now. It's like we live in a microwave society. Everybody wants things so fast, so fast. And I like to use this analogy. Remember when you were growing up, you ever ate a chicken pot pie? So when we were growing up, before the microwave, you had to put it in the oven. Right. And you have to cook it for 45 to 50 minutes. And it come out, it's golden brown, the crust is crunchy, and it's good to go. But when you put it in the microwave, it cooks faster, but it's soggy. It doesn't have the same effect.
Cold on the inside.
You got to keep on nuking it.
Right.
So what I'm hearing you saying is there are keys to building success. And these keys, they come from being patient, hard work, gleaning from other people. Right. And let me ask you this, who was some of your, besides your dad or your mom, who were some of your mentors or people that you looked up to when it came to being in business?
I really didn't have any because I got kind of thrust into the business. I was always raised to have a good job, provide for your family, retire, and then, live your life. I kind of got thrust into the business scene by some friends that wanted to own a coffee. Even though I was already doing real estate on the side, I didn't look at that as being non-profit, as being an investment. Okay. But when you're starting to employ people, when you're starting to be responsible for people's well-being, you're dealing with communities, you're dealing with politicians, then you get into a whole new realm.
Right.
So I didn't have anybody really talk to it. There ain't many black coffee house owners on the planet. So I just looked at what I could do to make a difference. What I would want my coffee house to look like if I came in, and I wanted to, like I said, in 5 C's, I wanted to be crisp, clean, classy, consistent. Most important was great customer service. And then I went with the tagline where coffee and community meet, where any and everybody could come in, congregate, network, and have better ways to do things through different ideas.
And that's a great segue into my next question, because my next question is, what were your thoughts when you thought about opening up a coffee house in the African American community? And you're talking about bringing something to the community that wasn't here and that wasn't owned by us. And now you brought it to the community, not just for black people, but you've had white people, Spanish people, all types of people that come into the neighborhood to your coffee house. What were your thoughts when you thought about opening up a coffee house in, I would just say, in the hood?
Right. Well, I grew up on the near north side, in Old Town. So I used to have nice stuff all the time. And I mentioned this before on another show that on the north side, you had all the amenities. Right. You have a dog groomer, you have a great place to go to breakfast, you can go somewhere and get your clothes altered. You had all kind of eateries and everything, nice coffee shops. And you didn't have to walk there. Over here on the south side, I didn't see that. People that made good money, that lived here, had to leave the community to go get some kind of amenities. Right. So since I already own property here, and the opportunity came where I can open a coffee house, I said, I want to make it like I'm used to going into a coffee house. Okay. Not just a vanilla box and you come in there like we stores on the south side, not to knock them stuff. Just want you to come in there and you get stuff through a bulletproof glass and the floors are dirty. And I'm serious.
I don't like that.
My biggest thing was I want something really elegant and classy. So that's why I came with the hardwood floors. I had the waterfall, flat screen TV, full finish paintings, stuff like that. And I wanted to make sure that people understood you could come somewhere, feel safe, not worry about nobody asking you for twos and fews, for trying to sell you anything. Get your work done, have a date, have a meeting, and feel comfortable. And one of the places that kind of like just wraps his arms around. Like this place.
Yes.
You sit there, man, you can chill all day.
I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So that was my concept.
And what your concept that you just described, you embodied that, not only with this location, but all of them. I've been to all of the locations, and I'm telling you right now, if you have not been to Sip and Savor yet, there's one on 47th in Michigan. That's where we're at now. There's one on 43rd in Forestville. There's one on 53rd in Hyde Park. And I have my preferred membership. I have my Sip and Savor mug. But it's just one of those things where we have to, and we have to support black-owned businesses and circulate the dollar within our community, because it's going to circulate outside the community, but there's nothing wrong with supporting our home. And just looking at everything that you've been doing, I've been enlightened. And I've learned a lot by just watching you. And also, I want to say thank you for being a supporter of the Simeon Show and Black and Privilege and everything that we're doing. And it's just one of those things where we need people like you, pillars of the community, who are not only having success, but you want to see other people be successful.
Man, you could be an infomercial. Yeah, that's all right. I appreciate that.
Anytime. Hey, look, you always have free publicity for me. I'm a walking billboard for Sip and Savor. And just so you guys know, I have my own coffee here. Well, we kind of dubbed it now.
Yeah.
The Be Symbolic Latte.
There you go.
That's what is it? The dark roast.
Yeah.
With 2 pumps of
white chocolate.
sauce.
Yeah, special stuff for him.
That's the Be Symbolic. So come and get it.
Yeah.
So before we get out of here, man, like I said, I just wanted to I wanted people to see who you are and pretty much put a face with the business. A lot of people know who you are, but there's a lot of people out there who don't know. They're gonna know now.
Yeah.
And just tell them what to expect when they come into a Sip and Savor. What's the experience?
Well, like I was mentioning earlier, when you come in here, you're gonna be welcomed by a lot of people that just love this place. They love the atmosphere. They're business professionals who are looking to network. You're going to be greeted by my great staff here. They're going to get to know your name. They're going to get to know your drink. You're going to get to know other customers. And as you can attest, when you come in there, as soon as you come in, everybody can get up.
Yes.
Everybody's hugging. They're shaking hands. Because it's almost like the modern day cheers. So what you can expect is a clean, classy, consistent place that's respectful, that's here to serve you, and that's here to make sure that we have longevity. We give back to the community. We big on hiring in the community, be it employees, be it photographers, be it comedians, musicians. So everything is all about community. So when you come in here, prepare yourself to be welcome, and hopefully you'll keep coming back. That's the main thing.
There you have it, in the words of my brother Razor Rail, who's my barber. Say less, because you said enough.
There you go.
And I'm sitting here with the one and only Mr. Trez, Pugh, and he is the third, and he is the owner, and he's the owner and proprietor of Sip and Savor Coffee Houses. Not just one, but 3 in the Chicagoland area. And it is an awesome experience. Make sure you come out. You're watching the Simeon Show, where we're constantly and always giving a voice to the people. If you have something that you want to talk about, please hit me up on the website, or hit me up on my email, thesimeonhendersonshow.com. Make sure you guys continue to support, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and make sure that you continue to support everybody that's doing something big and following their dreams. I am at Sip and Savor, and it is an awesome experience.
That's right. Sipping ain't easy, but it's
Sipping
necessary.
ain't easy, but it's necessary. Big shout out to my executive producer, Jamani Anamdi, my producer, Jose Perez, Lisa, and Chris Adams. Thank you guys so much. And I'll be back with more of the Simeon Henderson Show. See you guys in a minute.
Appreciate you.
Sip.